Hello, Scryptar.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
Yeah, that was what she was doing.
Okay. Oh. Here's to people not getting that joke. I'm not gonna explain
Yeah, no. There's going to be no explanation for that on my stream. And we're back on Stoneblock.
Yes, we are.
That's like this is a little bit new. I can't remember seeing this here.
Okay, well let's do that first then. Let's get up.
Oh, he's gone. That's it. Let's go. Oh, okay. I can't. It's not
on the black. Back.
I actually made it black so you can see it.
Yeah, a bit.
There you go.
Oh, that's it. I had trouble actually getting on it.
So we got a new floor.
Right. We got a lovely new. Oh wow.
I like that. Scaffolding slabs, really nice.
I like it actually. Giving me some thought.
That's all I did. No, kidding. If you come over here, you will see that there's another block attached to this little elevator. Which is a block that's actually dirt cheap to make, and I just now remember that was a thing, and we could make it. This one right here. If you stand on it, and you look around carefully, you will see things.
No, you're off of it, Granny. Back up some.
Yeah.
Little more.
Oh,
there you
go.
go.
Now look around.
Oh, end portal.
Should be able to see more over here.
Reactor room. No, I can't see nothing that way.
Oh, you should. Somewhere, you know, in the floor.
Oh, I see it. Farms, nether portal,
yes.
Reactor room.
So as soon as you focus on one of these things, like if you put your crosshair on it, they turn red, right?
Oh, yes.
If you hit crouch. Bye.
Oh!
You find yourself on one of those blocks, right?
Great. That's great. Hello, Stephanie. Thank you for the bits, sweetie. I so appreciate it.
Now you can either walk back or you can step on that thing again, the travel anchor, and look for the brain room. I think I called it the brain room.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. The brain room. Because it made sense, because this is where our brain is. And then again, hit crouch, and it will transport you.
Wow, how else can I get? Can't be on it. Am I on it now?
Yeah,
it's difficult to get on, isn't it? That's it.
Yeah, don't go down into my area yet, Granny.
No, we're going to see that later.
Big surprise.
That's why I named it BOTANIA, so nobody goes there accidentally.
Right, okay, so
traveling.
Wow, I'm in the farms. That is amazing. So this is another one of those dirt cheap mods.
Well, it's NIO, which we've been using. The alloy smelter comes from NIO, for example.
Right.
And this thing is basically just 4 iron, a little bit of the conduit binder that we use to make the conduits, and a pulsating crystal, which is a diamond with a little bit of iron around it. So, yeah, dirt cheap.
Oh, okay. Very dirt cheap.
It's not like we don't have any iron. We currently have 1.16 million iron ingots.
Wow.
We're not getting any more, though, because I switched off the sifting operation. FPS is a little more, smooth right now.
Yeah, I don't think we actually need that.
Oh, we will. We will. Oh, we have about 1% of what we need right now in storage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get into those mods that will just be hungry for all the resources. But sifting won't do us much good there. We need specialized stuff for that. We're gonna get to that.
Okay then.
So yeah, this is the travel anchor. I've moved them throughout the base, so when you stand here and look around, you should have the pool where the squid farm is, the nether portal, the farms. From the farms, you can see another one, which is the tree room, which you can't get to from here because it's too far away. And the reactor room, which you haven't seen yet, which we're gonna do a little bit later. For now, we're gonna go up.
Okay. Oh, up. Ooh. Wow, this is white.
Yeah, it's a bit white, but I can work in here. it's lit up enough. So I extended our extracting operation a little bit.
Just a little.
Yeah, I wanted to be on the safe side here. Oh well, that's loud.
Oh wow.
Now opening that is loud. Anyway, this is all the same ender chest, and we're pulling out with speed upgrades. This is like 3.5 stacks of speed upgrades in all of these. 3.5? No, it's 3.5 hotbars full of speed upgrade stacks. That's what it is. So yeah, it's about 40 speed upgrade stacks in there in all these conduits. And it doesn't lag the game, which is amazing. But yeah, we're probably going to recolor some of these ender chests for specific purposes. And then, you know, it's already attached, so we don't need to worry about it. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I also filled in with stone the whole sifting operation, the wither killing, all of that. That room is gone.
Oh, okay.
And the mob farm is gone too.
Right. Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's over here now.
Okay. It's there.
Right there. If you right click on that block, you might even see things in there. You might not. Depends. Right now, I don't see anything.
I do.
Oh, yeah, there.
I see. I see. Oh, wow. Yeah.
You can left click in that picture and spin it around and look at all angles. It looks a bit weird because this isn't designed to display modded blocks. So all you see in there really is vector plates. Even though it looks like diorite and stone, it's all vector plates. So don't worry about it. But it's 3 floors worth of mob spawning and killing. Same as we had before, just, you know, 1 floor more. Because why not? Wrap it up. And I wouldn't want to warp in there if I were any of you guys, because that will instantly kill you.
Right,
that block is just off limits.
Right, okay, so we've gone for a huge ass room to a little welcome to modded people. Hello, neat little podcast. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome and thank you for joining me on the stream tonight. I hope you're having a great day.
I mean, it is the maximum compact machine, so it's the biggest room we can get in a 1-block space.
Wow, it's just kind of amazing, though, isn't it? Ooh, what's this?
Oh, we get to those.
Oh, well, we're going to... I'm jumping the gun, people. I'm jumping the gun.
So the one on the right here, as you can see by the block I attached to it, that's our wither killing room. And you can actually go in there if you have your personal shrinking device on you. That little Game Boy thing.
Oh, there's an actual wither in there.
Scott, thanks for the sub.
I don't know why it didn't register that it's been auto doing it, and all of a sudden it stopped.
They changed something in Twitch. Don't ask. Go in here.
Wow. Right, which one's my auto shrinker again? It's the
personal
shrinking device. I've got it.
Yes.
Right.
Whoa! Going in there, immediately stuff explodes. Where am I? Can't see shit. Oh, there I am. This is not where I'm supposed to be.
Oh, no, it didn't let me in there.
Which one are you in?
The wither killing room, the one with the muffler.
Okay, yep, right here.
Trying again.
No, right click on it, Granny.
I have to switch that off, otherwise everybody gets moved around.
Oh, right click on...
Yeah, on the block.
Right click on the block with that...
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
With that shrinking
in my
device.
hand, yeah.
Yeah.
Should
That's
work.
what I'm trying to do. I'm getting the unloading script, but I'm coming straight back out here again.
Well, you might have clicked twice.
Okay, we'll try it again.
There you
go. You are.
You're gone.
Oh. Pizza. That was a very unfortunate, unflattering angle, Scott.
That's how it works. All right.
Wow.
So in here, we have our mycelium operation, which does our soul sand. Right? Same as we had before, just a little bit more. And excess soul sand is exported into our storage system. So if we ever have any, which it seems we do, yeah, we do. I mean, I upped from one hammer to the next hammer. I actually did compressed hammers now, and yeah, everything seems to be going. Why is this one not going? Oh, it's full. That explains it. It's packed up. Nice. So, but yeah, this is the wither making contained in one of these machines. And everything we need is underneath the obsidian structure here. So there's the death muffler and all that we have.
Yeah, because when they explode, my God, they're loud.
Oh, well, here you go. See how fast that thing is going? Really? There's 2 in there already. That's 3.
Wow.
3, 4.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
5.
Yeah, you get knocked around a little bit while you're in here. That's the thing.
That's fine. Wow.
And then there's a big open space above that, which I'm going to use as a specific wither skeleton farm, for which we need a wither skeleton spawner, which I haven't made yet. That's going to be a thing on its own. And then we're just going to spawn wither skeletons in here, have them die,
yeah,
collect the heads, and use them right away. Because right now I'm just importing from our storage system, but we're also making a ton of nether stars right now, so I don't really mind.
Wow. Oh, yes, we are, aren't we?
Oh yeah, let's have a look. How many... Oh, I'm not in wireless transmitter range, obviously, because we're in a different dimension, even though we're just on top of our structure. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna switch this back on, and then we should leave before it, teleports us around.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right, I've left.
Me too. One thing I noticed, this mob farm has a redstone block where the mob masher is sitting on. And I originally had those blocks over here. And that redstone block in there seems to be powering the block it's sitting on, so storage was misbehaving, because when you power a storage drawer, it stops accepting items.
Oh, right, okay.
So I had them all moved over here because there's no storage blocks over here. And
that makes sense. Yeah.
It took me a while to figure that out. It's like, why isn't that going in there? I need that stuff. Well, yeah. Okay, then we have the one with the gold ore chunky, which is empty. No need to go in there. That's where our sifting operation is going to move into.
Okay, cool.
And then we have the one I specifically set up for this episode, which is
the chickens.
Yeah.
By the looks of it.
Come on in and have a look.
Oh, okay. I'm coming in.
At least you're trying.
Am I going to go, oh my God?
Well, nothing's happening so far.
Click on the top of the box.
Yeah, that
on
works.
top of the box.
If you click on the item frame, then it won't work.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh. Yeah.
This room is a bit smaller. It's not one of the maximum rooms, but we don't need a maximum room.
Can't let my husband see that. He'd get very concerned.
Come on.
Wow. Hello, chickens. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's doing things.
It's doing things, guys. It's doing things. My goodness, look at it.
Nether quartz, lapis, all the good stuff.
Wow.
Even eggs. Once in a while.
Yeah, lots of eggs by the looks of it.
Soul sand, all the good stuff. I could have just used the soul sand chicken in that big room, but I wanted to use that room. Make some use of the space. So I'm going to have all the Lego machines in those little block spaces. So this is, as you can see, a 5x5 wall 3 times. Each one has its own ender chest. Yeah, ender chest. So they're all attached to one ender chest specifically. So we shouldn't run into an issue where it's overflowing.
Right. Okay.
And we will get to a stage where we can just speed up the tick rate. So there's going to be some stuff in the middle here that's going to speed up production by like 1000%.
Right, okay.
And then we just need to make sure we extract fast enough from these chests. If we had just one chest, we would not be able to make that. But with 3 separate chests, we should. We only have like 50 and a little bit chickens, and we don't need all of them. So if we have this wall over here, 25, and this wall over here, 25, that should be good. That means we have one whole wall that we don't need, and we get to that later. Much later.
Okay.
We're gonna fill that up with the good stuff. And yeah, up here I made a little I don't know, platform, resting area. I just wanted this to be spawn-proof. So I put down slabs and stuff like that, so nothing should spawn in here ever.
Oh, it looks really pretty.
We're in Extreme Hills. It seems this block has a biome.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, all of them have.
That's unusual.
I mean, if you craft 20 of those, you might get lucky and just one of those blocks has the biome you want. And then you could have, your flower garden in one of these blocks. You never know.
Wow, yeah, that's very true.
Right, so that's the compact machines, the 3 that I made and the one that I'm going to make. That's pretty much that up here. Let's hop off on the side over here. I can move through here again because the nether chests are gone. That's why I moved it. It's the only reason I moved it. And she's gone. Right, so we have a couple more machines over here hooked up to our auto-crafting.
What the heck? That's a dragon's egg.
Yeah, we killed the dragon at some stage. I grabbed that egg. I actually have 2 more of those.
Oh, right, okay.
But as you might see, this is a dragon egg mill where it's resting on, and if you hover over that, it's not telling you anything, but me, I see 192 out of 500 grid power. It's generating 500 grid power, that one egg.
Wow.
So I don't have to worry about grid power anymore. I did put the resonator over here. That's now attached to a crafter, and it has 64 of the highest speed upgrades in there, which consume 192 grid power.
Oh.
So, yeah, don't have to worry about that. But this thing is going very, very fast. If I want to make stone burn, this is just chucking it out. No problem.
Yeah, I bet it will. Yeah.
There's a little area behind all of this where the wiring is done.
Oh, very neat.
Oh, yeah.
And tidy.
Even have my own computer system over here if I want to make some more patterns and put them into the stuff above. Yup. And this is the ender chest that is actually transporting the wither skulls to our wither killing farm.
Yeah, okay.
1 stack at a time.
One stack at a time.
Well, that's just, tidying it up a little bit and expanding a little bit. It's nothing major, really.
No. It's looking very sharp, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's what I did over here. That's pretty much all of the stuff I did in the storage area. It's quite good. It's working.
It is indeed.
It's doing what it's supposed to do. I also updated our disk drive a little. You remember when we made that one storage disk last time?
Yes.
The one that crafted for like half the stream?
Yes.
Yeah, well, we now have 8 of them.
Wow.
we have room for 131 million items, and we're currently using 2,500. So there's already stuff in there that shouldn't be in there, and I don't know what it is, and I don't care anymore.
Wow. But, I mean, just look at all the stuff that we have. It's just crazy.
Well, if we were putting all the stuff that we have in drawers onto our disk drive, it would probably be already like 10-20% full. Which is why we have the storage drawer, so we don't have to worry about it. And I mean, what would you want to do with 16 million saplings?
Well, there's only so much you can do with that, isn't
Yeah, you can make other saplings if you're lucky. So that's why we have them in those drawers. So if we reach the storage limit, they just get voided and we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right, yeah, those micro blocks up there, they took a little while. Cleaning out all those areas and setting it up anew. I also put some concrete in the floor over here because we are moving quite slowly, right? So yeah, this has been concreted, and as you can see, the mob farm is off.
Whoa! So it is. Oh my goodness!
60 FPS.
Wow! Thank you for the subscription. I can't pronounce your name. Cross Podcast. Oh, sorry, I'm ever so sorry. I'm dyslexic and I really can't. That's
that guy. May he live long and prosper.
But I do appreciate your subscription. Thank you so much and welcome. I do appreciate it. We are having a tour of all the things that these guys have done, because, you know, they're very clever and, like, out of order.
Well, yeah, just in case anybody was wondering.
No, I like that. I love that. That is...
I put slabs in so nothing will spawn, and then, like I said earlier, I have mega torches in here now, so nothing will spawn anyway. I think the mega torch is underneath our red elevator here, so I know where to find it if I have to find it. But yeah, and as you can see over there in the corner, that room doesn't exist anymore. It's filled in. It's gone.
It's all gone.
Yep. There's no hole that's completely filled in again.
Yep, it's all done. Oh, you're the no guy. Thank you so much, sweetie. I know you. You know. Thank you, and thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it.
I also made myself a lovely gadget, the one I'm holding in my hand.
Ooh, okay.
That's time in a bottle.
It's a what now?
It's time in a bottle.
What does that do?
Well, it's in as long as you have it in your inventory, it ticks like a timer. So I had this for 6 hours and 50 minutes that I have been online, so I have 6 hours and 50 minutes saved in this bottle. What I can do is I can right-click any machine I want, and it will take 30 seconds out of the bottle, and the machine will run twice the speed. And I can click it again and make quadruple the speed, and again and again and again. I think I can click it 5 times, which will take out like 3 minutes of time, and then it will run for 30 seconds on, I think it's 20 times speed or something.
Oh,
that's really cool.
Okay. That is really cool. Really cool.
It works on the chickens. I tried. It does work on the chicken. Yes.
They were pooping twice as fast.
Oh, they were breeding twice as fast. 20 times as fast, actually. So I didn't have to sit there with my GT wand of cheatiness.
Yeah. Right. That's very handy.
I think I'm going to hand it off to Scott now, before we go and see the last thing.
Hello.
Okay. Down we go.
Down we go.
Down the rabbit hole.
Right, okay. Oh, we're going down this one. Oh, no, we're not. We're going.
It's time.
Oh.
Well, it's not finished. I still got lots more to do. It's getting close.
Wow.
Welcome to the beauty farm.
Well, this is amazing. Oh, my giddy aunt. That is amazing. Oh, we've got colour changing floors. I want to live. I never want to leave.
Shimmerwood planks, yeah, those are not the easiest.
Okay.
Wow.
Well.
Oh, I love this area over here. I could just, I stay here.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Let you take a look at the whole thing first.
Yes.
Please do.
Oh, well, this is going up.
To see you grow. Also, hello everyone else that's been playing. I don't know you guys. Right, sorry. I've got Scryptar, where'd you go?
Oh.
It's a Scryptar.
We're over here.
He's amazing. And over here is Scott, who's done this amazing room. And this is definitely some fancy Minecrafting. Right. Oh my god.
Yep, this is going up. A bit.
Wowzers.
Coming!
Wow.
Oh, this is fun.
Okay,
we need a launch pad up there, and this needs to become a pool.
Yes.
One block deep, totally safe.
It's just got to bow down to his superiority, haven't we?
Yeah. You know, I told you, I've done quite a lot of things. And then I come over here and I say, screw that, I'm going to go home.
I can totally understand. Right, go on, Scott.
All right.
Take it away, sweetie.
We got automated living stone and automated living wood now. So if you come over here to this chest.
Yeah.
Open that chest up. Grab a block of stone. Grab a thing of stone. And this chest up here, put it in there.
Right.
Now,
Whoosh. Oh, well. I should probably walk away.
Anyhow, it will automatically start putting down the stone. It'll drop 8 at a time.
Should probably say that this is the BOTANIA room.
Yeah.
Right, okay then. So yeah, this is the
Now,
BOTANIA
that
room.
flower in the middle changes
Yes.
it to living stone.
Mm-hmm.
You got to give it a little
Right.
time, and it'll convert it over.
Okay.
Now, over here, there's this little hourglass. If you watch it,
Here, I'm in a bottle.
if you watch this little stone or this
Yes.
hourglass, it will. The sand of time is going down in it. Okay. It does.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
10 seconds. I got 8 things of sand in there, of red sand. So once that goes through, what's going to happen is it's going to flip, send a redstone signal out. These pulse mana spreaders here and over on the other corner are going to fire. They're angled in such a way that it's going to take out all of that stone with one shot.
Right.
Over here, this little gray flower called a hopper hawk. It will pick up. There it goes.
Oh, wow.
Now watch. They'll all disappear.
Oh.
The hopper hawk picks it up, drops it into here, and the stones are in there.
Wow.
This flower over here, Ranocarpus, is the one that places all the stone. All the stone drops out of here, 8 at a time, because I got a
redstone.
What's it
called? It takes.
Yeah. And
cool.
What ends up happening is it drops 8 blocks and allows it to pick up all 8 blocks and replace them over here. This flower will place place items on whatever block is underneath of it.
Oh,
so
okay.
If you come over here and look, you can see the flower. It's on grass, but if you look below there, there's a block of wool.
Yes, I can see that.
So it will pick up anything that's dropped here and put it on those blocks of wool.
Right, okay.
Hey, that's even new to me.
The whole thing is automated.
Minute's over.
And if you give it, watch the clock or the hourglass, and it'll flip. It fires the pulse off. Each of these mana spreaders have bore lenses on them, which go through stone, wood, anything like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
it's so compact as well, isn't it?
Yep.
I mean, that's just a tiny footprint for the awesomeness that is going on.
5 by 8. And over here I have the wood going.
Oh, right. So it's the same thing, but with wood.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So if you grab some wood and throw it in that top chest.
Okay.
There it goes.
It's going to drop all 8.
This is so cool.
Wow.
It missed one.
You're still confused. Hold on. Minecraft is, yes, Scott is very much a god amongst us.
I mean, this is why the mod is called BOTANIA. Everything is done with flowers.
Yeah. I'm still confused, but it's still very epic.
Oh, I am confused. I don't get half of this. That's his. That's all it is.
So this Pure Daisy is going to change this all into living wood.
Right, okay.
So it's going to change it all over just like before.
Yeah.
And the same thing's going to happen.
So that sheep just ran off. It's like, nope!
I'm out of here.
You certainly got the prettiest flowers in the garden.
Well, wait until I get to that room.
Oh, yeah. No, I looked in there, I saw what's in there, and I thought, well, I know what's going to happen here. I've seen that before.
You get that, and then we come round, look at the thingy bobby, and it flip.
Yep.
And they should all get taken back up. Here they all go.
And drop some new ones.
They go back in there. Wow, that is amazing.
That is pretty cool. This is automation without machines, and that is pretty cool.
It is. It is amazing.
Now, are you ready for this one?
Go on then. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at all this.
This is the flower form. Now, if you go in this chest, grab that whole thing of sand.
Yes.
Put it on your hotbar, and click the hourglass.
Oh.
Now, watch what happens. Stand over here, or otherwise you're going to end up picking up a lot of stuff.
It's intriguing that you didn't tell me.
What's going to happen is when that finishes, it's going to send a redstone pulse over to that block in the middle. That block in the middle is called Drum of the Wild.
Right.
It when you activate it, it will automatically destroy all foliage on the ground.
Destroy?
Yeah, it's an uprooting drum.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll pop them all off the ground. It's
right.
Fire.
Yeah, I can see that.
What sand did you put in there?
It's set for 60 seconds.
All right.
So it takes a minute to heat itself.
Well, there's a reason, and you'll see why in a minute.
Okay. Oh!
Okay, now, there's a flower right underneath that drum.
Yeah, I can see
that. That flower is planting all of these new mystical flowers.
Oh, so that box over there gets rid of it and then replants them.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now, if you go look into the chest over there, if you come over here and look in the chest, as you can see, I have a hopper hawk in here. And it should be picking up more. Yeah, there it goes.
Oh, there it all is.
Yep.
Wow.
So every time this fires, that pulse fires, all the flowers are shot up. The hopper hawk collects them all and puts them in here. I let this run for an hour. That chest was filled.
Yeah.
The whole chest was full up.
The whole chest was filled with 64.
Should probably put a couple of crates here or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you could even do your storage drawers instead of the wall here and just do that. There you go. That should work quite nicely.
See all the flowers disappeared? They're all in that chest right now.
That's the hopper.
Wow. That is barking mad. That's amazing.
So, over here, this top crate right here, you can see.
Wow.
Now, you need all those flowers, and there's a reason, because you need the petals. And you go over to the petal apothecary here, and you can make stuff. You can make wands, you can make all kinds of different stuff, but it requires the living stone, living wood, and stuff like that.
What you do is you take those flowers and you turn them into petals, like you would turn like a poppy into red dye, same procedure. And then you drop the petals in here, you drop some water in here, so you have a little soup. And then you drop a piece of seed, just regular old Minecraft seed, and then go poof! And you have whatever you just made.
If you look in the crafting bench right now, you can see you put a flower in there and it'll give you 2 petals.
Oh, yes, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
So then those are used to, make different stuff. Like what I have in my hand right here now is my wand.
It's fine.
I'm right behind you. There.
Oh, right, okay.
So,
yeah, I see it.
This wand is used for binding stuff. If I needed to, what would be a good one? Like this hopper or this mana spreader and this mana pool. To lock them together, I simply left shift and then right click on that and then right click on the mana pool and it will link it all together.
Oh, right, then.
So like the machines need to use conduits to transfer power and fluids and such. Here you just use the wand and you just right click the things you want to combine or bind.
Yeah.
That's how BOTANIA basically works.
Yep.
Right, okay then. So it's kind of like invisibility. It's sending digital information.
If you have that wand in your hand, you can see what's linked where. But you need to have it. Otherwise you don't see it.
Down here, these little floating things that are right in front of your face right here, if you stand right here, they're called sparks.
Okay.
Right,
okay.
The sparks I can use to link to pools instead because they transfer a lot more mana at one shot. This is an actual altar here, and when you throw...
The one that you can pronounce?
Yeah, that
one. The terrestrial agglomeration plate. Yeah, I know. We had that before.
That one.
So,
that one. So you're getting used to it.
and one of those. I'm going to show you something here.
Okay.
Now,
No.
this-
Says it's weird that I have no clue what's happening, but I'm still interested.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
Okay, just step back some.
I have to wipe my nose here.
Now, each of this stuff will make something more powerful.
Okay.
So, I throw that on there.
Mm-hmm.
Throw that on there.
Okay.
I throw that on there. And I didn't hit right. Let me get up.
Apologies. Back again. Well, yeah, you're getting it done.
You got that
There
one.
you go. Sparkling
Now.
stuff.
Wow.
If you turn around and you take...
That was fast.
Yeah, because I got multiple pulls hooked up to it.
Yeah, obviously.
If you take regular iron and drop it in one of these mana pools, it'll give you... what's it called again?
Mana Steel.
Mana Steel, yeah.
Blue stuff.
Right,
So-
okay.
Which I made my first pick out of because we got that as a quest reward.
If you also throw Ender Pearls in there, it'll give you Mana Pearls. If you throw diamonds in there, it'll give you Mana Diamonds.
Mhm.
Right,
Now,
okay.
it takes all three of those to make Terra Steel. Terra
That's
Steel
quite
is much more
expensive then.
powerful. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a process. It's not that expensive because it's
So-
just iron, diamond, and mana pearls, but it's a process.
Yeah.
The problem is keeping these pools full. So
Mhm.
there's different ways to do that. You got to create mana. Mana is created through a mana spreader and something that you can use to make it. Like if you come over here, if you look, see these flowers right here?
Yeah.
If I was to throw down some wood, it will
Cool.
eat that wood, send it to the mana spreader, which will then put it into the mana pool.
Oh, okay. So it's so
They don't
feeding
eat
it.
wool.
Yeah, so
They
there's
don't-
different types of flowers that'll do that. There's other
Okay.
ones that will turn around and they can convert water
Yep.
and do that. This is an altar over here that somebody just threw stuff on.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. It kind of.
Yeah, don't right click on the altar.
No.
If you have to hold left shift and then right click on it to get it out.
Ow,
Oh,
ow,
right,
ow,
okay.
freaking flower,
You've
ow.
got an endermite out.
Yes.
Where is it?
Hey, it's my endermite. Can't have it. Yeah.
Not anymore. All right, so there's all of that, and once you get far enough along, and you make this one Terra Steel ingot,
Yeah.
you can break it down into nuggets, and then you're able to make
Ooh.
Elf Timer.
The Elven
where?
Portal.
Yes. Elfheimer, as it's called.
Wow. That's
Now, you
amazing.
can't- you can't go through it, or you can walk through it, but it won't teleport you because it's not strong enough. But
Right, okay.
you can turn around and throw things into it and get upgraded versions.
Ooh.
What else? There's glass. Well, mana glass will give you a special type of elf glass. Same with
You get
I
pixie
got them all
dust
over
and all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff. See, this portal is quite a structure. It's not only the portal, which consists of different blocks, glimmering, living wood, and then there's a gateway core. You also have to do these pylons over here.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to be in a certain location, and then they need mana to keep this portal open. Well, in the past, this required mana to keep it open. I think right now it just needs mana to open it, and then it stays open.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So
Here.
before, if you wanted to have this running all the time, you needed quite a mana operation to actually, get the mana
Yeah,
to
I
keep it
bet.
open. It's like a Stargate; it needs power.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like a
Now-
Stargate.
I have a mana diamond right here. If I throw
Right,
it
okay.
in,
Go it in. There you go.
it gives me this. Hang on. There you go.
Oh, a dragon stone.
Right. So you can use this stuff to create even more powerful armor. I used invisible
Yes.
ink. I'm wearing armor right now.
Oh, are you?
Yes, but it's invisible.
Oh.
It's the top tier stuff because I use the invisible ink.
Yeah,
that
so you
hides
just
it.
have your normal skin back.
Right.
Lose it.
If you come over to this crate, you'll see some of the stuff that I've been
mucking around with. Oh yeah, I can see. Man is still a bit of them.
The dream wood.
I wonder
You throw regular living wood in there. It will give you dream wood back, and then you combine dream wood with what is it? Glowstone, I think it is, and this is how you create this wood here, this shimmering wood.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a long process to get to this stuff.
Oh yes, it is.
Believe me, it took me all day, the better part of a day, to get all this.
I have no doubt.
You know, make the shimmering stone, make the shimmering wood.
Yeah, the motto of this mod is hurry up and wait.
Yeah,
it definitely is.
It.
So
once you get it up and running, and once you understand the mechanics enough so you can speed it up where it needs to be sped up, then you can definitely make it happen.
And there's still more to do. There's the Gaia Guardian I gotta fight.
Oh, we're gonna have that fun together.
Guardian. Oh yeah.
That's gonna happen. Gaia Guardian is one of the bosses. It's a bit harder than the Ender Dragon.
Really?
Yeah, way harder.
Quite a bit. But that's gonna be a thing. We have to do that because he drops resources that we need to progress further.
Yeah.
Oh,
as it so happens in this game.
So to give you an idea of the Gaia Guardian, okay, the first one alone. Imagine an Enderman our size that as soon as you start hitting him, he teleports away, but attacks you, drops Dragon Breath, and then once his health gets low enough, starts raining mobs down on you, hostile mobs down on you.
Well, that doesn't sound very friendly.
He's not supposed to be friendly, no.
He's got a buttload of health, too. And then the Gaia Guardian, too, is even more powerful than that.
Wow.
But the really annoying thing about this is they have a damage cap built in, so even if you have a weapon that will give you infinite damage, you can't one-shot that guy. It will only accept a certain amount of damage, and then it says that's enough.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. So, welcome to my stream. I do appreciate it.
That's gonna be a thing.
Right, so anything else?
Well,
because I'm kind of
my mind as far as I got. Right now.
My mind is kind of blown away at the minute.
Well, I still got more to do. This isn't
I tell you something though, Scott.
Huh?
You woke me up a bit.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Told you we can do it.
Like I said, it's not finished yet.
No.
Oh, and also I got to put a hopper hawk or something over here because keep getting squids.
Yeah.
Spawning in my waterfalls here and dying.
Nice. You know, that's what the fluid display is for, right? You can just put a fluid display down and then I think you right-click a water bucket on it and then pretends to be a piece of water.
Ah.
Just saying.
But
right,
if you ever want to see the BOTANIA book, all you need to do is get a regular book and a twig.
Yeah.
Put them in a crafting bench, and you'll get the first version of the BOTANIA book. And if you read through there, you will find there is all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, this is only 10%, but it's a necessary 10%.
10%. Okay.
Yeah, of this one mod.
Oh,
I'm gonna go back to the break room. There you go. If you look up the stairs a little to the right, then that's where you'll find the brain room teleporter.
There it is.
Aha, see?
I like that a lot.
And we're gonna go down.
Okay.
So there's a couple of things I do want to do. One of the things you're probably not gonna make today is what I made this diamond sword for. And I named it the Spawner Maker. There's an enchantment that comes from Draconic Evolution, which is Reaper. Yeah, it's Reaper, and this one has Reaper 5 on it, which cost us a stack of Draconium blocks. Sorry.
Okay.
When you use draconic weapons, so weapons that come from the draconic evolution mod, or you use the Reaper enchantment, which I just put on this diamond sword, and you kill mobs with it, you have a chance to spawn a mob chunk. Right now it's 0.5%.
Yeah.
With the highest enchantment I can get, otherwise it would be 0.1. And those mob chunks you can use with a broken spawner, which is something you get when you silk touch mine a spawner, like from the Nether Fortress.
Okay.
And then you can, you can take that broken spawner, and with a little magic, you can make that a working spawner, and then you put the mob chunk in there, and then you decide what kind of spawner it's going to be. So that's what I'm going to do for the wither skeleton for our wither killing farm.
Right.
I'm just going to make myself my own spawner.
It is extra fancy.
Yeah, well, it's one of the easiest spawners to make right now, so that's why we're going to go that route. There's other ways you have powered spawners where you can just put a broken spawner in, and any captured entity, any captured mob, and it will make yourself, whatever spawner you want. But this one is the one that I want to make because it doesn't use power, and the upgraded version is a spawner where you don't need to be close by, and it drops mobs in, this and that frequency and all that. So that's one of the things I want to do. Not today, though. I do want to do some chicken breeding, which we're probably going to do in a minute. But first... No. Here.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I did a thing. As you can see, it looks dangerous.
It does look very dangerous in there.
We have a force field here, which you can actually walk through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is a door. It doesn't let mobs through, but it lets us through. And it's dirt cheap to make. Right. It's just a bit of wool and a bit of lapis and such.
This looks like an industrial area.
It is. Oh, so everything in here has a specific size, and it has a specific texture, and, as you can see, there's patterns here, if you look around.
Yes.
So, first of all, we have a concrete floor, so we can move fast, because, I just love it. Yeah, not over there, because over here we don't need a concrete floor. This is going to be a machine. One machine, this whole thing.
One machine this big?
Yeah. And these 4 little holes, like 1, 2, and the other side, those are also going to be machines. So we're going to have 5 machines filling this whole space.
Right, okay.
I figured we don't have enough power anymore. Because the digital miner was actually running our power completely dry.
Wow. No says, this is easy. I've just been trying to find blocks I can recognise.
If you come down here, there's an elevator here.
We've been at this for a couple of weeks. It didn't just end up here.
No.
It was been a couple of weeks. Where are we going?
Down. There's an elevator there.
This one here, Granny. There you
go.
Right. Wrong one.
Right, we're in the pool. Oh, so did I go to the wrong one?
The Mortal Fates is raiding. Hello and welcome, raiders. Thank you very much. Hype? Yep, all the hype. Power hype right now. Because we're doing Stoneblock, we're having all the power right now. Where's... Can you decide to come down here? Where does Granny go?
I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find the reactor.
Well, yeah, you should be able to find it. Otherwise, find any other room and go from there.
It was up.
Yeah, should be up.
Right, yeah.
Now, the block in front of it. The block in front of it, this one.
The slightly different orange-colored one. Yeah, hello.
There. Oh, wow.
Welcome downstairs.
Wow.
As you can see, I expanded our magmatic dynamos a little. We have 15 now. We did not have enough power. Also have some more crucibles over here. We have 16. Because you need one more than you have dynamos to keep it running.
Scryptar. You have issues.
Yes, power.
You have power issues.
Well, not anymore.
I can see that.
Well, no you don't. Because if you come over here, these are not just some fancy colored blocks. This is the gargantuan flux storage, 9 of them. And if you right-click on that, it will tell you that each of these holds 128 million RF. And they're all full. That's the issue we had before, and we don't have anymore. So this is flux power storage. Anything we do, we do wireless power with these little plugs and points over here. That basically is a wireless battery.
Right, okay, so this is the battery.
Yeah, 9 of them.
9 of them. That
Well,
this generator gets poured into and gets stored.
Yes, exactly. So you have a total of 1.15 billion RF stored up right now, ready for consumption.
Is this in adjacent to the rest of the power that we have in the base? It's all the power put together.
This is all the power we currently have.
Right, okay, so I'm not going to run around and run into more power.
Not yet, but when we're done with the stream, you will.
It's very power high. He has issues.
Well, we're going to make machines that will use up this power in an instant. So, hey, there you are. See, you can make it.
I can do it.
So you remember last time we did some auto-crafting, right?
Yes.
And I made some more patterns for auto-crafting. As you can see, there's cables sticking out here.
Oh, okay. I just thought they were decoration.
No, we need them. They are going to be attached to something. Yeah, let's explain that right now. So this whole area here is going to be a nuclear reactor.
Oh, we're going nuclear.
Yes, right now. Because we need power. And nuclear reactors need yellorium ingots to run off. That's basically the uranium that they need. So if you look in this exporter over here, if you right-click that, you see there's a yellorium ingot in there.
Yes.
So this exporter, it's called an exporter because it exports from the storage system into the inventory it's attached to. So I'm going to put a block here from the reactor that will accept yellorium ingots.
Right, okay.
A fuel port, if you will. And if we run out of yellorium ingots, I do have a recipe or a pattern on how to make them. And this exporter actually has, in the right-hand side, the very top one, it has a crafting upgrade.
Yes.
So this exporter will continuously request yellorium ingot until that inventory of the reactor won't accept anymore because it's full. Should we run out of yellorium ingots at any time, it will craft new ones and keep exporting. So we don't have to do a thing. Good. We just have to keep our sifting going because that's where the ingredients for the yellorium ingot come from.
Yeah.
No sifting, no reactor. So down there, that's basically our backup storage. Our backup power, because that will just keep on running no matter what we do. That's perpetuum mobile, if you will. And the reactor is what we're going to use for all the big things to come. So I think it's time to build a reactor.
Go on then.
Well, I think it's extreme. Yeah, extreme. If you open your little wireless thing and you type in @extreme, you will find a lot of things. Did you manage?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to spell it. You know what I'm like? EXTR. Is it EM?
Yeah, EME.
Oh, go me. Nuclear things always end well.
Yeah, well, here they do.
Don't anger the mad scientist.
Yeah, don't anger the mad German when he has uranium in his hands. It's not good.
Don't anger.
V2 rocket incoming.
Oh, wow, that's bad.
Yeah, well, especially if you're talking to ukgrannygamer.
Yes, that is bad. Anyway, moving on.
There's a lot of things in here. So, we have a reactor access port, which we need 2 of. Go ahead and craft those, 2, please. Let's see if we can actually do that. You should? Yeah.
Right, what does that need? Chest, piston, everything.
You just need to click on it and say, make 2.
Yeah, I need to be in my thingy first. That's it.
Yes, exactly.
Missing items? Seriously?
For the reactor access port? No.
No, that's what I mean. But yeah, apparently I'm missing items.
No, it's all there. I don't know what you clicked on, but I clicked on 2 of those at work.
Probably clicked on the wrong thing, let's be honest.
Yeah, might be.
No, I've got missing items. I shouldn't have missing items. It's ridiculous.
What did you click on?
I'm not quite sure. Hold on, let me have another look.
Try it again.
Reactor access port.
Yeah.
Is that the right one?
You click on that, and then you say 2.
At the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says legacy.
They all do. And then you say +1, so you have 2. And then you say start, and then it says it's all good.
Okay, I do not know what's going on.
Well, let me craft
I
it.
am going into my thing.
Oh, I have just crafted too, so we didn't have any missing items in there.
No, I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
I like
okay.
how we went from magical rocks and mana to
Yeah.
unlimited power.
Exactly.
Welcome to the world of Scryptar.
Yeah, the unlimited power of this fully operational battle station. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
So then we
have
have.
a look at his other. Believe me, that this is well within
This is gonna be expensive.
his realm.
So we're gonna need reactor casing. This is a 21 by 21 area. We need the whole floor. So that is what, 400 something?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's just say we make a sum. So extreme reactor casing. Let's just say. Oh, we need the top as well. Let's just make 512. Do we have that? Sure we do.
Yeah, just make 500.
Well, it's already going. So we're at 36 now. 40. Okay, cool.
Sounds fun and dangerous. It certainly is.
Then we do need the reactor controller, one of them. I think somebody else should make that.
Reactor controller.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finding it. Turbine controller, reactor, Tesla power.
There's a pattern for that in your crafting grid.
I've still got personal shrinking device. Let's get rid of you.
Well, yeah, if you use that, then it won't help.
Well, no, it doesn't.
No, not really. Try the wireless crafting grid, and then you shouldn't have missing items.
Yeah, that's why I went wrong last. Thank you in that hour. So appreciate it.
See, I could have just stepped close and looked at your hand, but no, I was standing over here, all high and mighty, drunk on power.
Just maybe. But what am I looking for again?
Reactor controller.
Right, I've got that. I've got that.
Cool.
Yes.
One, please.
I've got it. Yay! I've done.
And then there should be a reactor redstone port. I think. Do we need that? I think we do.
Reactor redstone flux power tap.
Yeah, that we definitely need. Okay, we get to that. Well, let's start with what we have. I think there's 460 reactor casings. Thank you. Awesome. I'm building a wall. I'm trumping it. Too soon?
Too soon.
Alright, so.
Reactor taser power, control, turbine controller. Reactor redstone port. Is that the one you wanted?
Oops. That's the one that's in there, but I don't think we need that right now. Let's just start with building this thing. We can put in the controls a little later. I actually made a floor too high.
Congrats, Granny. Now go and get in. Oh. Kind of am. Oh, look, he did a thing.
Just gonna vein mine this.
Oh.
Yeah, I misclicked. I didn't want this that high.
Okay.
Oh, thanks for vein mining. Vein mining helps, always.
It does.
This. Oh, come on.
You've not seen vein miner before, because that was my reaction.
Oh yeah, vein miner is just necessary. I mean, I do have a really good pick. If I look at that this has been upgraded quite a bit, and it's currently at almost 40 mining speed. This thing just eats through all the things. It's still not enough. So then we need the corners. There you go. And this is just a flat reactor. It's gonna only have an interior space of 1.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. You can make these pretty big, and I did test that. 21 by 21 should work, but you can have these. Depending on the mod pack settings, they can be higher or, wider and such.
So these are the reactor casings. This is where the power actually going to come.
This right here is the reactor floor right now, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
This is part of the reactor. So then you have the 2 access port, right? You made those two things? Or did I make them?
Ports? No, I didn't. You made them.
I made them, but they are in the system, so you can take them out there if you want.
Yeah, I suspect I may have had the sort of things.
I'm gonna eat some pizza. So you can put those 2 where these 2 cables are. If you can find them.
Let's try it that way. Reactor access ports. Yep. Where do you want me to put them?
Well, where these 2 cables go.
Right, okay. Do I pop them inside them?
No, you just pop them on top of the reactor floor.
Oh, on top of the reactor floor.
There you go. Nice. If you right-click them, you see they actually have a UI.
Yes.
So
Okay.
the one over here needs to be set to outlet mode. You'll find it.
Outlet. Right, eject, outlet. Yes, I've got it.
Now turn blue. Nice. So this will get the waste material from the reactor, just put it back into the system.
Right, okay.
That's all there is.
This one needs to be in.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I'm starting to understand things. I am evolving. Oh dear. If you want to understand things, you may not be in the right stream.
Yeah, quite right. Right.
We need an out.
What?
Get yourself an out.
Yeah. We need more reactor casings. I think I craft a stack more. Why not? They're cheap. No, they're not, but I'm gonna make them. Right, so let's do the outline of this reactor.
Am I going to get trapped in there?
No. I already factored that in. There is a way out. As long as you can fly.
Oh, what? Okay then. Skylin, hello. Stream, I appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day. We are building a nuclear reactor.
Exactly.
It's fabulous. And I placed these 2 blocks down.
Yup, you're doing great. You did make the controller, right?
I did, yes.
Yeah, that can go in the middle. And then I think I want one. Okay, let me make that because I don't have a recipe for that setup. Duh.
Ooh.
That's the redstone flux power tab. And that one will get one of our flux points or flux plugs later, so we can, get the power out that the reactor is making.
Okay, then.
In step 2, this reactor will be converted to a steam generator and run turbines, which is what the other spaces are for. We're going to do that next time, because that will take a while.
Okay, sweetie. Yes, that sentence did scream, I helped too. If you would have seen me, I was all...
How do we make reactor glass? Oh, that's just glass and reactor casing. Oh, that's cool. Scott?
Scott?
What?
You're up.
Make reactor glass. Like, three stacks. We should have enough glass. If you need more reactor casing, just queue it up. Yeah, reactor glass, that's what it's called. Right. So, now that we have the outline of this reactor, we need to fill it with life, right? Needs to be a reactor.
Okay, yeah.
So, this is going to be a thing. There are videos on YouTube to explain you how a reactor works, what you need to do, what the math behind it is, and what the best setup is.
Right.
I'm not going to go into too many details here, because otherwise
Please
I wreck
don't.
my own brain. I'm going to explain as we go along how this works. So for now, I need to make a couple of things. Let's see. I need to go back in here. So we need reactor fuel rods, obviously, right? A reactor without fuel rods doesn't work.
Well, no, this is true.
Yep, let's make, I don't know, 2 stacks. We're missing quite a lot of things. Alright, we're gonna go slow on these. Still missing things. What are we missing here? We're missing refined uranium. Do I not have Uranium. Do I not have a recipe for that? No. I have a recipe for that, though. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. Cool. Well, let's start with something else. Graphite blocks. Where is it? It's not graphite blocks, it is graphite blocks. I know it. I know it, you know it, everybody knows it.
We all know it.
Mm-hmm. It's not in here.
We do.
Yeah, the reactor frames aren't in here either.
What? Reactor frames? Reactor glass. Reactor glass is not in there, but the reactor casing is.
I thought it had to be frames.
No, casing. It says it when you click on the glass, it tells you what you need, right? Reactor casing and 2 pieces of glass. Any glass.
Okay.
So that shouldn't be a big deal. And there's 43 reactor casings still in there, so you can make 43 of those. You probably need 3, probably 5 stacks actually. 3 should be good for now. So I'm gonna make some graphite. That's
so the reactor casing core.
Don't need that much.
I could use.
Right, I'm on. I can make that.
What, the reactor casing core?
I could use that. Is that the one?
I don't even know what you're looking at.
Well, enjoy your China.
Are you looking at the right mod? There's 2 different reactors.
Okay. 43. Alright, never mind.
Yep.
Legacy, right?
Uh-huh, exactly.
And glass.
Any glass, yep. We should have a little bit of glass. I think I went crazy on that. Tiny amount. What am I doing? Oh, I'm making graphite blocks.
We got a few glass. Yeah. You know, just 1.2k.
More. Alright, can already start setting these up. So in these corners, I'm going to place some graphite blocks. I think that's the right dimensions, yeah. Ugh, wrong button. More graphite. That should be good. So the way a reactor works, you need your fuel rods, and they need to be cooled.
Mm-hmm.
And coolant only works in the cardinal directions, which means these corners, coolant in here is useless. So I'm just using graphite to just section off these corners so we don't use too much coolant that we don't need.
Right, okay.
So in all of this interior is going to be reactor rods, whenever I can figure out how to make them. I just I thought I had that in there, but it seems I
just
didn't.
1.2k as I. Right. Tell me about it. When I play on the Pokemon or my vanilla server, well, Creative Misfits vanilla server, I'm the same. I'm not really that bad with glass because I'm by a desert. But yeah, I do understand you. It's the amount of stuff we've got in this mod is look 1.1 million iron ingots. 1.1 million. It's crazy. The struggle is real.
Why am I not seeing that? I don't know. That is working perfectly. Why? I know I have some.
What are we looking for?
Refined uranium. For some reason, that's not showing up. Oh, because that's one of those conversion things. That's why it's not in here. Wait. We do have standard uranium ingot. Now let's see if it accepts that. Yeah, that's that recipe, exactly. So let's take those out. That's 7 in there right now. So if I go and say that, let's see, 10. No, it's not exactly that. Interestingly enough. So how do I get these then? I don't get it. That's not what I want to do. Also not what I
You
want
feel
to do.
like a man drown.
Nope.
Yeah, I understand that as well.
Right, oh,
He'll come back to us when he's figured it out.
Probably. Maybe. Well, it is pretty necessary to continue, so...
It's his. It's his.
Very good. Does that work with Stoneblock? Huh.
Whilst they're doing that, I'll show you over here because you haven't seen this yet.
Be right back. I think I have it.
This is a gorgeous thing. This is our
glass is in the system, by the way.
The reactor glass, right?
Yep, it's in the system now.
Yeah. Crafting grid, yes. So I want you really.
How was that?
If you can't click on it, that's really low. There, that
Really
one.
pretty area this is.
That's the one I want.
Fancy.
In a crusher. No,
it's his. I like the seed very much. We do that with the chisel. Hold on, I think it's in my
and then
sack.
I need that. No, that. Seriously?
We've got the chisel that you can do all these pretty patterns with. It's really smart.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's all that was. And then that.
Wait until she takes you downstairs.
Melted.
Yeah, just about to. Yeah, if you come down here.
Not just melted. With sand.
You've got, this is another area. This is the area that he showed us just ago, but it's also done this. I mean, I love these waterfalls. That's fabulous.
It's interesting that that's not showing up
Hello,
anywhere.
Granny. Leon, how are you doing? Oh, the horse died.
Oh, did it?
Happens.
No, not down here in the other room. I was looking around.
Oh, okay.
I
was going to say, pumpkin died?
So let's
no, not that horse. And down here, is it down here? Yeah, I think so.
See, that works. So, okay.
It's quite far down. This.
It might take a second though.
This was the beginning of the botanical mod.
No idea why it's doing that.
We had to go all the way. It had to go all the way down here just to get the flowers because you had to be in a flower forest.
Well,
that was the beginning of it.
Needed to make lilac quartz so that I could make the end portal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We are making a nuclear, well, I'll say we. Scryptar is making a nuclear reactor. We're just hanging around.
I'm making you make a nuclear reactor.
Yes, basically. So he's done this here, and then this is our farm.
Quite a bit of reactor glass. Nice.
This is all our farms. This is going to be for the Botanica one as well. This is our
agriculture.
Mystical agriculture, yep. And this is just our normal farms here, and that dispenser zero over there. So it goes, and then automatically gets harvested, then it automatically gets replanted with those blocks in the middle there. And then down here, there's even more. Yes, and we're confusing each other. The only one that actually is.
You think?
Well, we hope. And this is, watch this. This is this mystical one.
No, well, this is just regular trees. Trees with other mods that specialized trees.
So it's all the trees. So yeah.
Oh yeah, we do
still
have some
not all
glass
the
in there.
trees. I'm still missing some trees, but
Yeah.
like the giant redwoods and stuff like
that. So we've been, well, I say they've been very, very, very busy. Wolfie, you ain't seen nothing yet. Let me take you Scott's just made.
Better put seatbelts on your eyes because I'm going to take them for the ride of their lives.
Oh yes, down here. Hold on, get down. Wrong button. There you go. This down here is. What did we need these in sacks for?
Slowly getting
We had to.
For the flying rings.
Yes, we had to spawn something in and then kill him for the rings that helps us, like these rings here, that helps
And we
us
also
fly.
need. Yeah. Well, you can change the squid into gas. If
Yes,
you hit
that's
them
it, gas.
witch water.
Yeah, and this whole room was just so we could get the gas in to get these little rings here.
Yes.
They got issues.
That was fun. They got issues. Okay, sure.
And where is it? Over here. This is what they've been doing.
Getting more.
This is all the BOTANIA ones.
Yep.
Look at this.
BOTANIA,
that's it. Yep.
That's gonna take a bit.
It's got automatic things going on here to
That's gonna take a bit more.
Living wood and the living stone.
What was that?
The bats exploded right in front of me. That wasn't it. And all this is automated, so they get planted and harvest. Oh, it's just absolutely bonkers. Look at it. And look how far up this goes.
There you go. Magma Crucible.
Crazy. It's crazy, I
It's
tell you.
gonna take a while.
But so pretty.
Yes.
So pretty. And the floor changes. I could stay in here forever. It's so pretty.
It's still not done yet, though.
But it's not done yet, though.
That's
Granny is the new Thanos. The flowers hide them. Oh my god! I thought I was brave enough to click on Infinity War, and I really did. I ready.
One of you two.
Again. I was. Right, I clicked on it. I got up right up to the first part where Loki, and that was it. I was like, no, I'm not ready. I'm out. I clicked off of it. I could not do it. I could not watch them all die again.
That's taking a while, though. I do need something made.
Sorry, we're back. I'm back.
Well, it's okay. I still need something made. If I can find it again. What was that? Oh, jeez. I think it was the Magma Crucible. Where'd it go?
Did you just...
Oh.
I thought he was underneath here somewhere.
I'm up in the brain room. Magma Crucible.
Oh, he's up.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, Han, it took me... I was at the cinema. I just cried. Right? I cried nearly all the way through that film. I got out of the cinema and my son... They held my hand through most of it and they were like, are you ready to talk? I'm driving. Don't talk to me. I couldn't talk. I drove home, which is about a 20-minute way home. I parked the car. I walked in the door. My husband looked at me and he went, oh, God. I walked straight into the kitchen. I shut the kitchen door and I cried like a baby. And I haven't been able to watch it yet.
Okay.
I'm a bit invested. Invested.
Well, you can be as invested as you like to be.
Yeah. I had to shove.
How's this going?
When I watched Star Trek Generations or Genesis, which was it called? When Kirk dies, I didn't know he was going to die in it. And when he actually died, I was sobbing so much I had to shove my coat in my mouth to muffle the sobs.
What?
Oh, yeah. And just took me straight back to David Tennant's last words on his Doctor Who as well. And that killed me. And that was it.
Oh, that's on first note. Oh.
It was awful. It was. And what was weird about it, I'm not really upset, dog. I don't need cuddles. What was weird about it was when you come out of a normal Marvel film,
I'm an idiot.
the excited babble that you get around me, right? the excited, there was like, oh my God, did you see this? Did you do that? And it was, no, you had none of that. You just had muffled sobs and silence. It was the weirdest thing when we left that theatre ever. Hello, dog. I am not upset, really.
Which one is going?
Maybe a little bit, but I don't need comforting. So go and lay down, dear. Go on, lay down. Go on. Oh, gosh. Get off me. Go lay down. Seriously, go and lay down.
Cool.
Go. Thank you. Yeah, so I know. And then we got Game of Thrones. I mean, who's going to... If they kill my... Again, I swear to God, I'm going to hunt them down.
And start it again. Right.
Doesn't do your anxiety any good at all.
Stop. That's going. Perfect.
Oh, let's go and find him, shall we?
Hello.
Hi. Oh. Was it something I said?
Probably not. Right, yes, they're going.
Oh, he's not here. I don't know where he's gone.
Just checking on our machines that are crafting all the stuff for us.
Tell me about it. Yeah. I think would they dare? But then again, yeah, they would. That's the problem with that show. You absolutely never. Is that what you want?
This is pretty fast anyway.
Okay. Good boy.
That's running cheap. I like it. Alright. Oh, I can speed this up. Here, time in a bottle. Go. Done.
Ooh, time in a bottle.
It's using a crap ton of power. It's using the same power it would use in the regular time frame, just, compressed. So if it's crafting 10 times as fast, it's using 10 times the amount of power.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the thing. So, it should have been done now. Why do I not get what I want?
Now, how do
I don't get this. What?
Well, actually, it's not up here. It's down here.
No, he's up there. He's all the way up by the machines.
No.
If you go all the way to the top, or did he leave?
No, so I was recharging my...
Rage quit. Done.
Ooh.
This into that. So how do I get that? What the hell? Enrichment chamber. Crusher. Yellorium ingot turns into that. Why am I not crafting yellorium ingots? What? Machine is not doing what machine is supposed to do.
That's always fun.
Well, one can hope.
Yeah. Yellorium ingot. In a mechanism crusher gives me uranium grid. I do have that in here,
This is what he's trying to do at the moment, I think.
Uranium
oh my God, the
crusher?
noodles are gonna get more because I'm going to sacrifice it this Fair enough.
What yellorium do we have? A crap ton. Sure. That's weird. Let's try that. Where's the freaking crusher? There. Go in there. Yeah, that's working fine. Why is it not doing it then? I don't get this. There's some step wrong with the autocrafting, with the way they made uranium ingots this time. It's really weird. Let's do census processing that, which is completely wrong. Okay, let's do some more reactor rods. So that. To craft that, yes. Why is it using yellorium dust? I don't see... There's a step missing here, and I don't know why. Oh, I have a slight suspicion. Where is it?
Uh-oh. He's suspecting.
Uh-oh. I was about to say he's suspicious. Well, Granny, is it true that people in the UK call pickles gherkins or something? Yes.
That is exceptionally true.
That is very true. Yeah, we don't have pickles. In my opinion, I don't like when we have them in when I get a McDonald's on the rare occasion, I always take out my gherkins.
I don't.
No, a lot of people like them. Well, then I'm not really a fan of anything stored in vinegar. I don't know why they're called gherkins. Couldn't tell you, but yeah, they're called gherkins. I'll tell you, it makes me cringe when you see people eat them straight out of the jar. Ugh. Horrible. Yeah, not very nice. I love them. I just eat them straight out of the bottle. See? You.
Yeah, exactly.
I've made bread and butter pickles.
Oh my God. How can you make bread and butter pickles?
I'm not going to talk to you
it's
anymore.
It's a type of pickle. They're called bread and butter pickles.
Oh, I thought you meant you just had bread and butter with them in the middle.
No. They're a sweet pickle.
Yeah, it was.
It's a sweet pickle. It's not it. And
it's not uranium, but that's the wrong uranium.
They're great for sandwiches, but they don't have that sour taste to them. They're not, you know, it's a totally different beast.
Ah, no, see, I've not heard. And yes, that was perfect timing. No, I don't.
Okay.
But then we have when we go to, we have these big jars like at the back behind the counter, and it's got a huge pickled eggs in it. And I'm looking at it, I know they're disgusting.
So that comes from what? Not that.
No.
Yeah, I've never gotten into the pickled eggs. I can definitely say that.
My favourite is deep fried pickle, especially dripped in ranch. Oh.
Yeah, those are good.
But if you deep fry the pickles, how do you stop it from catching the liquid that's inside them?
It's a dredge you put it in. Bread and usually buttermilk or something like that, and then into breadcrumbs.
Oh, right, okay. So it has an out coating.
Yeah, it has a
like deep fried chicken.
Cheese sticks.
Cheese sticks.
Mozzarella sticks.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah, when you fry the mozzarella sticks, it's the same coating you put over it.
Oh, right, okay, it's magical. It sounds
this
very.
Is what I'm trying to do.
Totally different
American.
flavor.
Sounds very American.
Yeah, well, it is a totally different flavor, though. The pickles are totally different at that point.
Really?
The deep fry. Oh, yeah.
When you're in.
Well, I mean, I can't criticise that deep fries Mars bars and stuff, so yeah.
No. No, I can't see doing that.
No, see, I can't quit. Yeah, because that is a thing over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if it that.
I was going to comment, sounds American. Me and you, we're the same way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think talking about cultural food, I mean, we have what's the Yorkshire pudding, which is like a way to describe it for Americans is a very thin, kind of like a pancake mix, but it's crepe. Do you know what crepes are?
Oh, it's working.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a crepe mix. And then you pour it into like an oven-proof dish, but it's the oil inside. It's got to be piping hot, and then you pour it into halfway up the and then you put it in the oven for half an hour, gas, and it sort of like all puffs up, and it's gorgeous. That's Yorkshire. I love it. My dad, he comes from up north,
and
he used to have. When he had a proper sit-down dinner, we used to have to give him a Yorkshire pudding with a little bit of gravy. Then he'd have his main course, and he'd have Yorkshire puddings with his course. And then afterwards, he'd have 2 cold Yorkshire pudding with jam. Yeah, so that's a thing over here.
Hmm.
And I don't think a lot of Americans like the sound of.
Oh, the one celebrity chef we have, Alton Brown. He does a cooking show, and it's called Good Eats. And he turns around. He's made bread pudding.
Oh yeah.
I think he's made Yorkshire pudding. He's made blood pudding.
Blood pudding?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh, hold on, blood pudding. You're talking about black pudding.
Yeah.
You call it blood pudding, yes, black pudding, yes.
Yeah, so he's he's made some of those on his show,
Yeah.
or is actually going into at least talking about them and explaining them. And
yeah. Well, most American thing I can think of had they're called butter.
Most American thing I can think of is mac and cheese.
Oh. Actually,
and I totally adore that.
Deep.
Ha! There you go. Got a pattern laid out.
Yay! Things are happening.
So there is a lot of discussion when you go on Reddit or Google on how to lay out a reactor rod pattern, and there is a lot of different ways to do it. And I don't care about any of them. Well, probably if you search long and hard, you will find this one too. But
that's the most Scryptar thing you.
Yes, probably. The German has other ideas. That's the most Scryptar thing I could say.
Yeah, definitely.
So, did anybody make that magma crucible?
Yeah, it's in the. I told you, it's in the thing.
In the thing.
It's in the.
He thinks it up.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
I would call it a deep fried.
There you go. So this is our reactor rod layout after I finally got the freaking uranium to craft. Sometimes it's just not good if you have OR dictionary on, because it thought that yellorium and uranium were the same and we never got anywhere. So I had to switch that off, but I had to find the right pattern where it was switched on. It's weird.
Right.
Yeah.
We heard you struggle. We left you alone so you could out though.
Reactor control rod. There you go. Let's put the others. I made 13 too many. Now look at me. Wasteful as I am. Alright, let's do these. I mean, if anybody wants to do this.
If you got to fill a whole thing
You know
up.
how it goes.
Yeah,
Germans and uranium are always fun to watch.
Yeah, not there.
No.
On top of the rods. It looks like they're everywhere, but they're not.
Oh, they're there.
And sometimes even in between.
Right, okay, so...
Oh, you have the rest of them. You get it done.
Oh, no, not there.
Almost.
Silly sausage.
All the buttons, but just not the right one. Magma Crucible. Yep, there it is. Very nice. Very nice. I'm gonna
See,
put
I
that...
did a thing. I did a thing.
Oh, a whole thing. Yes, you did.
See?
You did.
He did a thing as well.
I'm somewhat useful.
You get a raise. It's okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna stick that over here because
I'm
there's
just
power
not
here
a
already.
pretty skin, you know.
Am I doing this in the right way? Because I'm just laying them out here.
As long as they're going on top of the things.
On all of those rods. There's more.
Oh, okay.
They all go in between too.
This looks wrong.
Yeah.
No. That's way too much. That's
Well,
not
that's
on.
what I was saying.
That is not on top of the rods. Not at all. Like there's none below this one or this one.
I don't actually know which is the rod.
Well, if you can place it on top, you found a rod.
Okay. Oh, let's see that place at the bottom. Oh. So that's odd. I think so.
Basically every other one.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Close. Coming down. Coming across.
There's one there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's one plus after the other, if you want to put it that way.
I've run out. I knew you were doing too much. And
You're out? Okay. So we need more. Control rods, let's say another 10 should do it. Come on, stupid thing. Hurry up. There you go. 3, 4, 6, 8. Come on, one more. There you go. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Yeah, that looks alright.
yeah, so that does look right.
Right, so what we have here is basically the interior of our reactor. Down here we have the control rods, which will be filled up with yellorium. And on top we have the control rods, so the fuel rods and the control rods. And the control rods are what, you know, makes the power afterwards.
Yeah.
You can lower the rods into the reactor, you can take them back out, and that way you get, you know, less power, but less consumption of yellorium and all that. So this is the intricate pattern that we're working on here. I need some more. Do I need some more graphite? No, I don't. I'm good.
It looks pretty.
Now what we need to do is we need to fill the space in between all of it with fluid. So you need coolant and radiation protection. Right? It's a reactor.
Right, okay then.
So you can use gold blocks, diamond blocks, graphite blocks, lead blocks, I believe. So whatever, you know, protects you from all the radiation. But the best you can use is 2 sets of fluids. There is the... Oh, I actually have to look that up because I mess it up all the time. It's molten something? No, that's not the one. That's not
okay,
the one.
enough German jokes.
Molten enderium, which comes from smelting ender pearls, which is the first thing we're going to do here. So this is set up, I believe. Need an upgrade kit. Do we still have kits? Of course we have kits, I made a bunch. Finally made pattern for all the upgrade kits, so we can pretty much insta-upgrade all the machines. Like, boom, there you go. And then we want processing speed in there, so that is all the augments. Where do I have them? Those, right? I am holding shift for details, not doing anything. Processing speed, yes. In there. Yeah,
I seem to have a problem flying some. I certainly. That's because I have everything converted. So, like, if I'm doing something with a controller, if I'm playing a first-person shooter, I've got to go in and convert it because their up is my down, and their down is my up, and kind of the same thing here. So it's a bit wonky. It's either that or I've had too much. I'll let you figure out the right one.
So, everybody grab some buckets. It's bucketing time.
Buckets?
Yeah, buckets. We have 40 buckets in the system. Grab some. And then come over to me. It's running quite nicely. Got your buckets?
Get in there.
Right, if you right click the magma crucible, you should get a bucket full of molten enderium. Once, please. Unless you have like 60 buckets on you. I don't know how much is in there. You know what? Let's
I
speed that
got
up.
3. I just put some more in there.
Is that fast enough? Yeah, that is fast enough. Holy shit. That's draining all our power right now. Alright, so in these outer rows, and I hope I have all the reactor casing and glass in here, otherwise it's gonna be fun. You want to place on every spot that's empty right here. We want 1 bucket.
Right,
So you
okay.
just click it on the floor. Don't stand in it, otherwise you get teleported outside the base.
Oh, okay. Oh gosh.
I mean, it's ender pearls that you smelt up. It teleports you.
So these blocks right here.
Yeah. So if you hop away, I start this.
You do the first one, yeah.
That's the first one. It will spread. Don't let that fool you. We want that in every block space.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because if it's flowing, it's not providing the coolant it could, as if it was a source block. And you see when it turns to source blocks over here.
Yeah,
Right?
I can see.
So that is something to do. So never say I don't need you.
Oh, I didn't crash.
So since we are 3 people, I guess everyone is doing 1 row?
Yes.
I have my hotbar full of buckets.
Good. I'm doing the inner row here. Oh. Did I just do that?
I'm out. Or it's out.
Yeah, I'm just filling it up.
We could probably put a hopper on top there and just chuck ender pearls in to the hopper. I guess.
That's a good idea, actually.
Let me grab a hopper.
I'm on it.
Well, I have a hopper already. We just need the ender pearls now. I have 97,000 ender pearls. That's cool. Also, this mod pack ender pearls stack to 64 and not just 16, which is really good.
Yes.
I just need to set this thing to actually accept input from the top. There you go. Yes, there you go indeed. And then I still have my time in the bottle on me, so I can speed this up when it's not fast enough. I can also put a tank probably next to it. Let's see if I still have a tank. Oh, I have a quantum tank. Yeah, that should work. There you go. And then output to the right. And it's now all going into the quantum tank, so we can just extract it from there while I speed this thing up to breakneck speed. There you go. And it's now consuming all the power because it's running at I don't know how many thousand IF per tick. But that should work.
Hopefully it'll work. You was about to say, yeah, my first stream. You. Oh, wow. Yeah, sorry to disappoint.
Do we have the ones in the middle?
That's really weird, isn't it?
That one is missing. Alright, I'm just gonna do another row.
Then you could have end up even have like a lot here.
Can I make that floodgate? I'm gonna cheat this. I'm so gonna cheat this.
Ooh.
There you go, floodgate. Oh, you're gonna hate me after this. Right here. This does not have any
Yeah, you're out of the same problem I am.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out which one is the block, huh?
Yep.
Uh-huh. 6 buckets, 7 buckets. Hurry up. This time in the bottle is so cool. It's draining power like crazy, but it's working. It's not like we don't have power. Buckets, 22 buckets.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Making it worse.
Okay, I need a... What do I need? I need a point. Is that the one? Removing energy, yes, that's the one.
Yeah, why don't you try the before to glitch to get unlimited of that stuff?
One of these. That should do it. You have no idea what I'm trying to do.
Yay, Scott.
Right?
Do we have to do that all the way around?
Well, yes and no.
Okay. So what is it? Yes or no?
Well, yes, we have to do it all the way around, but not that way.
Right. Oh, okay. He's doing a different way of doing it.
Does that not need power? That would be super cheaty. Doesn't look like it needs power. Does that need a redstone signal? I can probably find that out. I guess. Let's see. You're... Ha! No, it doesn't.
Wow. Look at that.
Screw it. Yeah, this lovely little machine is called a floodgate.
That's very clever.
On the same Y level where it is, it will try to place blocks, I think in a 32 by 32 radius, until it hits a barrier of sorts. So,
see you later, No. Have a great and wonderful rest. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you.
What the heck is that? Oh.
yeah, I'm gonna take care of it. Give me a second. Forgot that I don't have my ring on. There we go. So now we have this one spot over here where that floodgate was.
Yeah.
That needs
Right.
a bucket. And we need to put that back there.
And refill it.
And this is cool. This time in the bottle is just a lifesaver. I have 7 hours in there, and I use like 3 minutes whenever I speed this up for 30 seconds. So we can go for a while.
That's not bad. Right, that spot's been taken care of.
Okay, let's get more ender pearls.
We have a few. Actually, I still have.
Well, yeah, we have like 97,000 in the system, so that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 18 buckets in here. Let's speed that up one more time. Look at that speed. Can I get a flux point on there and make this go really crazy? There. Oh, wow! This thing is now using 30,000 RF. Look at that speed, it's empty again.
Wow.
And done. So how much is in here? 82 buckets. Yeah, that's okay. That's probably more than we ever need. So happy this thing exists. Okay, that goes there. Where did it go? Who picked it up?
Not me. Granny's got it.
What did I pick up?
The tank.
He was right next to it.
Oh, I may have picked it up. I am not saying I did it deliberately.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, just pop
I
that
have
on here.
about 10 minutes left, guys.
Yeah, that's not enough. Denied.
Well, it's either that or my body's just going to collapse like that liquid actually on.
That's
I'm
okay.
just ready.
We got Sleepy Granny.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, definitely. I think I've done very good actually. Absolutely knackered I am.
Yeah, not complaining.
Wow.
That saves time, right?
It does save a lot of time.
So, that one block, please.
Done.
Thank you.
I'm good at chucking buckets down.
Let's do it one more time. Yeah, bet you are.
I have dogs. That's lots and lots of buckets of water.
Yeah.
So what's the next step after this?
So then we have the interior of these areas here, but we're going to use a different fluid for that.
Right, okay.
Which we don't have yet. That is going to be gelid cryothium. So, let me look that up here. How do we make that? I don't know. Guess I do, I just need to find it. It's not a combustion generator, no, it's not one. Or magma crucible and cryothium dust. Surprise, we already have that thing. And we do have cryothium dust, which I've been making ever so secretly.
Almost as if you knew what was going on.
Yeah. That could be a case. Alright.
It might be, just a tad.
So, we're gonna stop this from processing, because we want to put something else in there. We're gonna drain it. Drained. Nice. Now we should have another one of these tanks. Sure thing.
Oh, the evil hello is raiding a party of 2. Thank you so much. Hello, I am Granny. I'm and Scott, and we are playing Stoneblock, and I am being educated.
A little bit.
A little bit. He says, "Bless."
There we go.
Good day to you too, sir. We are making, just so you don't hold your like here.
That might take a while.
I'm not very good at flying. Right, we are making a nuclear reactor, so I'm getting lessons in nuclear physics as well. I mean, you know, Minecraft never ceases to learn more trying to play this game than I have in any other game, and I'm not exaggerating.
We're out of snowballs. I never thought I'd say that, but we're out of snowballs.
Wow.
I know where to find some, it's just I don't intend to visit the Wither right now. Okay, well, it's back to buckets because that's the easiest way to do this. Let's see.
So what was you playing today? Was you playing Minecraft? Because I don't play Minecraft. This is first ever modded, and I've only been picking it up the last couple of months so I can learn how to play it for my grandsons, so we can play it together. And plus, it teaches.
That should be enough.
Right, what do I need to do?
Bucket.
And do I dump it in these holes?
Yes, at the bottom, please. Well, it doesn't matter where you drop it because it will sink to the bottom of things.
Right, so all over?
In every hole, yeah.
Every hole needs a bucket.
Exactly.
I actually said that.
That sounds like a folk song of the Wild West or something.
Ah, no, you was actually playing a Exoblade Chronicles. Ah, and you found me through Duke. Oh, I absolutely adore. Eyes adores him and his pug. Well, that's really kind of you. Thank you very much.
Now here's the big question: do we have enough?
Steel Owls.
Nope.
No, we haven't. Him and Steel Owls are absolutely adorable. Really nice guys.
That's it. All right. Well, we'll make some more then. Waiting room. Here we go. Snowballs, huh? We should have.
You know, the funny part is I can make snowballs down in BOTANIA.
Yeah.
Just take.
I have a machine running for snowballs because I need them for the cryothium, which is how I've been making it. Nope, wrong button. What did I want? That's
well, I haven't been busy. They've been busy here, very busy. So this was our craft. It is now a very empty. But this is our storage room. Automated. This is our operating system. So we can put our crafting storage there. This is all our items with storage. And all the gubbins for this is upstairs. It's all up here.
Ow, freaking wither.
All the piping and everything all hid away. It's fantastic.
Done? Yes, it's done. Snowballs.
Yes, we've got mob farms up there, but they're in like those mad science stuff.
See, that's how fast it goes.
No, actually, it's that one. These here, this is our mob farm. Right.
Back on, and back out.
Yeah, here's our mob farm.
No, that's
but
me.
It's in one of these little. So it doesn't affect us at all.
That's not what I want.
Because it was taking a lot of our FPS. But yeah, this is all in here. You can't see it properly, but yeah, it is. It's all there. They're being crushed in there. This is our wither one.
The wither thing. So
that's being crushed in there. We've got our chicken one here, and then our sifting one that's going to be put up in this week. It's all contained in these tiny little squares. It's absolutely amazing.
There you go.
Can't get more science-y. There you go.
That should be enough. I have all the cryothium dust now.
I used to mix a couple of different super. Yeah, well, that's basically what I think this pack is. It's just how many mods this pack got? Scripted about 200.
205 or so, or 250
yeah,
maybe.
205. So if I go like this, just goes on and on.
Dang it! Give me back my tank. Or bring it over.
It's just, crazy. Your main mod you used to use called Advanced Genetics.
Oh yeah, that's better.
I don't know the mod, but then I've literally just started playing it. And you've got the likes of all this down here.
That's all what we're going to need. That should be good.
Got trees back there. We've got like a huge tree forest down that way. This way we've got like a garden. This is the squid room.
Oh, we have them, right?
This is our squid room.
I don't see any missing space. Should be good.
And then we've got...
Right, more reactor glass.
This is our mystic... What's it called again?
Mystical agriculture.
No, the BOTANIA.
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 Yeah, BOTANIA. This is our BOTANIA with that. I'm spent a week getting ready.
You should be familiar with that. Rule BOTANIA.
Yeah, I should be, shouldn't I? Yeah, pretty much take the deal.
We're just going to let this go because we're going to need further stuff.
Get different abilities. Either give it to yourself What
All
else
right.
I need to do?
Reactor
Give it
glass.
to other mom. Yeah, BOTANIA, that's the one. Classic mom. Yeah, but he made this wonderful room to sort of like get it all done. And over here, that's scaring me half to death. Yeah, this is where they're getting sorted, and then we've got chest. I had nothing to do with this. To be fair, I've had very little to do here.
Oh, you inspired us.
I did. I made one crappy little stream, right, where I was like, I don't know what this does, but I'm sure I get to it at some point. I don't know what it does, but I'm sure I get to it at some point. And all of a sudden, in the next one, I was playing with these guys, and all this evolved. So it was.
It just happened, kind of.
I've so enjoyed. Nice and organised, definitely.
Well, that was, Scott knows that issue. Nice and organised. You're playing with the German. What did you expect?
Wow, yes.
It's either nice and organised, or it's trying to invade you.
Right.
You know,
okay,
I'd rather be the nice and organised.
Okay.
More reactor glass.
Snow. We're putting snow on top of it, are we?
No, not really. It's just when you put gelic triothium somewhere, you get snow.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's kind of how it works. Okay, we roll those. Let's do stack, because why not?
So now we're just trying to get the. Just standing here.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for more glass. We're getting there, slowly but surely.
Yeah, it gets so cold it makes. Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
And as soon as the last block is placed, it should tell me that it's complete, and it will look different. You will notice.
Okay.
Because this is a multi-block structure, and it behaves like one.
All right, so you're putting glass all the way around the edge.
Yeah. I could just use reactor casing for all of this, but I thought you might want to see what's going on here. Oops.
Oh, definitely. What's that?
I just dropped into the...
Oh, he teleported away. I like that.
Teleported me into the wall. I didn't like that really.
It looked funny while I was stood.
Yeah. And, you know, let's be honest, that's the main thing. As long as it looks funny.
Well, Stephanie thought it was funny as well.
Of course, I need 3 blocks and I have 2.
Sort out a few things. I hope you have a nice. Thank you. The evil. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. You have a great one.
I need to craft 1 more block so I can do this glass. Really?
Whatever it is.
Wow.
One piece of glass.
Yes, that's exactly how it goes. Haha! It did it! I saw it!
You did. It worked.
Come over here.
Oh, I'm on.
So, this does have a controller, right?
Yeah, yes.
If you click on that, right click.
Yeah.
Wow. There's a lot of things, right?
Quite a few things, yep.
Alright, so first you have the temperature, it doesn't have one because it's not running. Then you have how much energy it produces, RF per tick. How much yellorium it consumes in millibuckets per tick. 144 millibuckets is 1 ingot. That's just kind of the math you need to know in Minecraft.
Right.
The fuel reactivity, the higher that is, the more bang we get for our buck.
Right, okay then.
Then to the right, you have the core fuel status. It's currently 14.8% full, so we're importing yellorium right now. So this exporter here is currently crafting yellorium and putting it in there.
Right, okay.
And let me actually see if I can speed that up a little bit. Obviously not.
You're from the UK as well. Okay, no.
And not craft them 1 by 1, that would be cool, because that goes faster then.
Oh, that's
there you go. So then we have the casing heat, which is, the heat of the outside shell. I mean, it tells you right there. So the more radiation protection you have, which is what the molten enderium is for, the lower that heat is. And you want it lower, because that gives you more power and less residual heat. Then you have the core heat. You want that higher because the higher, the more, you know, the more you get out of it. But it also is more fuel usage. And then on the right hand side you have the internal battery, which is 10 million RF that it can hold.
Yeah.
So we want a flux plug, I think. For adding energy to the flux network, yes. I'm going to take this and snap it over there. There you go. That's the redstone flux power tap. That's where energy comes out.
Right, okay.
Reactor is almost full. So the way this is set up right now, we have 133 fuel rods. And we have a maximum capacity of 532,000 millibuckets.
Yeah.
So that is 500 ingots, about. Yeah.
Right, okay.
It's full now. Want to switch it on?
Yeah, how do I do that?
Well, then you do that. It's the button
Activate.
the button in the lower left.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, look at that. Look at the power. 64,000 RF per tick right now.
That's
it's still going up. It's fluctuating a little, but it's going up. 560% fuel reactivity, that's quite good. Heat is not that bad. And we're using 0.666 millibuckets per tick, really.
Yeah,
that's
it's
cool.
not bad, is it?
That's not bad. No, that's not bad at all. That's actually, that's running pretty cheap right now. For 60,000 RF per tick. I mean, if you think about it, there is 15 magmatic dynamos down here, each one doing 840 RF per tick. Let's say 1,000, so that would be 15,000. It's a little bit over 12 right now. This one reactor, although it uses way more space, for the cost of a yellorium ingot every couple of seconds, is doing 65,000 RF per tick. So here comes the fun part. This will now produce power for our batteries down there, which are actually already full, so it doesn't really do that much right now.
Right, okay.
You remember these empty spaces here?
Yes.
Yeah, there's one here, one to the side, and then two on the other side. We're going to swap this over to steam production. So it's going to produce, all that heat in there is going to produce steam, which we are going to run turbines of.
Right.
And we're going to put 4 turbines here, and coincidentally, this reactor can run 4 turbines.
Oh, of course.
At full power. Of roughly exactly the size. So it's going to be
an amazing coincidence.
Yeah. 7x7x16 is what this structure is going to be, and we have to copy that 3 more times in exactly the same way. But for that to work, we need to have this run, because we need a material for the coil around the turbine, which, you know, it's an electromotor just in reverse, so that's what's producing the electricity. We need the waste material from this reactor to produce the coils to run maximum capacity. You can use gold, you can use iron, you can use, I think graphite works, you know, anything that's conductive. But that would be running the turbines at like 5% of their maximum output. And we want 100%. Otherwise, we can run 4 turbines and they will produce less than the reactor would in itself. And to be honest, I've never played with turbines. I've just tested them briefly and I've seen what they can do. We're going to do it. And then I don't think we won't have to worry about power for a long time.
Well, no, I should hope not.
Well, he says that, and then he's probably wrong. We're going to use all of this in a heartbeat. But it looks cool!
It does!
Look at this thing. You can look at the fuel rods in here. You see that they are full of yellorium. They're all yellow.
Yes, I can.
Oh yeah, this is looking cool. And if I didn't have that graphite in the corner here, the molten yellorium would just flow in there, and it would just look weird.
Right. Okay.
So I like it this way. It's cool.
I do. It looks
also,
really
it's a little
nice.
more coolant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
I like it.
You can right-click the reactor control rods on top here. And you get a UI saying how much do you want to insert, and if you control-click the up and down arrows, you do it for all the rods. So if I say, let's insert 90%, and go down here and check how much power we're actually producing right now, it's dropping quite significantly, obviously. because we're not using all of the rods. But we're still at 10,000 RF per tick. Well, it's still going down, probably to 8. But we're also only using 0.08 millibuckets. So we've gone quite down in fuel usage for this thing. So you can scale this up whichever way you want. We're just going to run them at full tilt because we want the waste material. And that you only get when you use up what you put in.
Yeah.
And that should be exported out of here, pretty much, for free. Outlet mode is on, eject waste. Yep, everything's fine. We should have that in the system as soon as we get it. Now, I wonder what happens if I use my time in the bottle on this.
Oh gosh, go on then.
I'm gonna blow it up. Nope, nothing happens. Good.
Oh, well, okay.
Well, it came back up to full power immediately. 64.5 thousand RF. That's absolutely awesome. When we did, what was it? Sky Factory, Project Ozone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we built one of these in a chunk, so 16 by 16 by 16, or 14 by 14 by 14, I think is what we made out of it. And we had, I can't even remember, 900,000 RF per tick?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it really depends on what the mod pack is designed to give you. This is kind of on the low end, but still good. I mean, it's 65,000. That is 80 dynamos. Well, in a 21 by 21 space, I can probably fit 80 dynamos, no problem.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if it's worth it to have it, but I like it. And it fits the room.
I'm going to have to go because...
Yeah, well, if you have to go, you have to go.
Past time, and I've got to be up again tomorrow. Stupid o'clock. No, Granny.
Me too.
You know what? Granny's always blooming lost for time at the minute. It's just does me head in.
Oh, yeah.
That's how Granny operates.
Yes, but I'd like to thank you, gentlemen.
You are welcome.
We have advanced significantly. Say we.
We have reached the atomic age.
Yes.
Quite literally.
And I mean, it actually does. Really. You know?
Oh, yeah. Wait until the turbines are done.
Oh, gosh.
They're going to be some freaking big turbines, and they're going to run at like 2,000 RPM. So you're going to see 4 of them running full tilt, like, you know, those fake fans over here in the walls. Just bigger and faster.
Wow. Okay, then. Well, I shall be looking forward to that. Right, those are Twitch. You can actually...
Power solved.
That
was fun.
Let me have a look here.
Does anybody need like 85,000 buckets of liquid XP?
Not right now, no.
How many levels do you want?
I don't know what... Oh, yeah, we'll go...
I'm going nowhere other than home. I'm done for today. That's
somebody else that's playing Minecraft.
Not me. Well, thanks everybody for watching. We're going to be back maybe on Wednesday. I don't know if I can make it this time. We have an after work thing going. Maybe next Sunday. I also don't know really if I can make it this time because there's some family stuff going on in the background. I don't know the appointments yet. But we will all let you know.
Next weekend, I may not do this either because and draft.
Well, we'll see. We still have some BOTANIA stuff to do. We still have some chickens to do, crossbreeding and such. So there's still stuff to do without progressing too much if one of us can't make it. So that's not a big deal, I guess. Okay. It's stuff that has to be done anyway, sooner or later. Probably sooner.
Right, so I've got it this time? Yes, right, okay then. So, we'll let you back on Thursday? Wednesday? Wednesday. Yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday doing this. Guys, thank you. Yeah, if we can make it. Thank you so much for all your hard work you've put in this week. I appreciate you. And Scryptar, you're a power-hungry man. But oh my God. Thank you so much for all your hard work. Laura K is subscribed. That's on YouTube, so I can't
All right. So thanks everybody for
so,
watching.
thank you very much, guys. Pop over and say, lady, she's playing Pokemon on the Pokemon Go side. Have a great time. See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.